Here we are, back in the shed on the GT380. As you can see, got the engine back in the frame. It's not bolted in fully or anything yet. Just got a couple of other bolts slid in to hold it. Got that one to do there with the bracket. It was a bit of a struggle trying to get it in on my own, because part of the problem is these bushes here, the sort of metal outer bit had come away on some of them, and trying to slide them in between the gap was a bit of a challenge. A little bit of WD-40 silicone spray sort of helped a little bit jiggling around and trying not to scratch the frame. It's probably the hardest bit. As you can see, got new pistons in there, new pistons and rings, needle rollers, gudgeon pins. Pump is all back in, new O-rings, and new, I'll put copper washers on there rather than the plastic ones on the feed pipes. That bit is all done. Oil feed pipe is a bit short, unless there's supposed to be something in between. I'm not sure. To check up on that one, because I didn't get this with the bike. There's quite a few bits missing, so I'm assuming that is the correct one. Rear foot pegs, new ones on. What else we got? Not a lot really. So today I'm just going to probably just get this bolted in back together. We've still got the other side to build up, all that to do. I left the rotor and everything off because just a little bit less weight to lump around. Couldn't really get these cylinder heads really clean without sending them away for bee blasting or something, because they're all covered in black paint, which I just was struggling enough to get off the engine casings. Yeah, so that's back where we are so far with that. And these were the maybe the pistons, piston ring kit I used from them IMD. These are the old ones. They're standard pistons. I'll put back in. When I measured the ring gap, sort of right on the limit really. So next time would have to be a rebore. I thought we'd put standards in to start with, see how it go. That was a good snug fit anyway. Yeah, that's about it for now. Here we are, put the head on, torque down, got the rotor and everything, alternator back on there, cover, new sprocket, clutch push shaft is in, clutch rod rather, and got the cables, the gear indicator control in there, got the cables running up there. That one I'm going to have to, fortunately the plug was cut off that, so I'm going to have to do a bit of soldering there. Yeah, I think that's about it for today, I think. Next thing, yeah, what's going to be the next thing? Probably get this cover on, I think the sprocket cover, get that on, then carburetor's airbox, and it'll look like we're getting somewhere then. Let's get a new one of these sprocket covers. There's the old one, the great big hole in it. Tried to get hold of a second hand one, but in the end all I could come across was this new old stock one, and this is the correct one for this bike. It's 1976, but I need to line it up against the one that was on there. You can see there is a difference in height. I think these should have a rubber gasket with them. So I'm now going to have to try and source one of those to fit this. When you fit it to the bike, as you can see, got a new chain on there. When you fit this, okay, if I can do it one-handed, fit it on there, you can see even fully back. If I get the other top cover, something like that, you can see there's a big gap down here, which is probably what the you know, the rubber gasket in there, it takes up that space. So I'm going to have to try and source one of those if I can. And I think when I looked on the site, they are no longer available, so that might be a bit of a challenge. So I can't really do much more to this side until I get that rubber gasket. We'll come up with some other sort of solution for it. I'm a bit stuck there. Engine bolts now torqued down correctly. Bracket here for the rear brake light switch, and got the rear brake fitted on there, working. Did have to do a little bit of repair here on the cable, as this part here is a threaded, supposed to thread into this bit, that actually snapped, so I just had to weld that backstop on. Cable is in, and got the new adjuster on there, so that's all working now, and engine torqued down.